knocking it down. 5 receivers again for the Mustangs. Down the middle, Caressa, too long for Fackrell.
Well, if he could have got a hand on it, he would have caught it, but it was just about 5 yards too much.
Caressa puts that one on a rope.
Pretty good ball, just too much on it. Nose down, right line.
3 of 4 on 3rd down on the Mustangs. This one's 3rd and 10. 4-man rush, Caressa, there's a flag, and they blow it dead. Is it another penalty on Mountain Crest? If so, it'll be their 5th of the half. 4 have been accepted. Bountiful only been flagged 1 time. And it is on Mountain Crest. So it's 3rd and 15. So Caressa passes for 27 yards on 1st down, and then 2 incompletions and a penalty. And now it's 3rd and 15 back at the 43 of Bountiful. Here comes 5 men. Caressa in big trouble. Has a man. It's tipped again. This one falls short and incomplete. Mountain Crest will have to punt it away. Satawala just came off the edge.
Well, Caressa tries to keep it alive as long as he can and sees a man downfield to pick up some yardage back, but another tip ball. I've never seen so many tip balls against Mountain Crest.
Oh, the Bountiful defense got their groove back on that possession. That's why it's a 3-facet game, right? Offense, defense, special teams.
Yep.
Mountain Crest riding high, then their special teams lets them down.
Well, if you win 2 of those battles, usually you'll win the game. And right now it looks like Bountiful's firing on all 3 of those cylinders.
And they're winning the game, 21-14. It's 21-14, but it just feels like Bountiful's controlled this ball game.
Yep.
For whatever reason.
Well, they've had better field position. They've had quick strike offense, which we didn't expect to see out of them, and then that special teams miscue by Mountain Crest puts them back on top.
But I think that was it. That kind of put the momentum back. We talked about what a fickle mistress Lady Mo is. She was sashaying her way over to the west sideline of the Mountain Crest Mustangs, and changed her mind and ran back to the Bountiful sideline. All 4 teams in these state semifinals, great ball teams. You don't get this far without being a great team. Caressa takes a look and then kicks it away. His coverage team had a lot of time to get there, and then again, they're all standing around, and this one drops in the middle of them and rolls into the end zone.
Oh, another special teams problem for Mountain Crest. Caressa waits all day so he can put that chip shot down there so his coverage team can be there to down it. Takes a really nasty bounce for Mountain Crest and squeezes into the end zone. And
they were all kind of looking at each other, no one able to get in front of the ball, and it did. I don't think it would have mattered. Look at the hop that it takes. They're all kind of, okay, who's going to get, whoa.
Yeah, it just takes off like a bullet. It hits exactly where you don't want it to do if you're on that coverage team. No. But you got to get down on the end line. Get down there and block it.
Kaufman working hard for no gain. .48 yards on the ground for Bountiful, 92 through the air. Mountain Crest 203 through the air, 25 on the ground. Mountain Crest with more yardage. Again, you feel like Bountiful's kind of controlled the game, but Mountain Crest, other than that kick return, has really controlled the last few minutes. Zollinger looking across the middle, has a man, Salazar. And a 1st down, 15 yards. Zollinger looking like an all-stater out there.
He's really done just about everything he's wanted to this Mountain Crest secondary. Picked him apart. His receivers have found the spots in the zone.
82 yards on 3 catches and a touchdown for Salazar. Six and a half to play in the first half. Bountiful with a 7-point lead. Schmidt out of the backfield. Give to Kaufman. He gets 2. He's a load. Kaufman. David Kaufman, 5'10", 185.
It's a good size running back in this 4A division.
He's the fullback. 100 pounds of that is from the waist down. He's got some bricks in his pockets. 2nd and 8. Satuala in motion over the middle. This one tipped, but they blow it dead before it starts. Somebody moving for Bountiful, or was Mountain Crest offsides?
I think it's another motion penalty.
Bountiful called for motion. Mountain Crest has been called a couple of times. They're watching closely for that today.
Well, when you get to this level, you get the very best officials of the whole state. They come here and do the state games on the turf, and they don't miss a beat.
Must have been one of the receivers out there. Couldn't see it there in the line. Yeah, we were talking to a couple of those officials before the game, some of the long-time officials. Satuala in motion to this side. Now they look for that slant on Salazar again. They're playing the corners way off.
Boy, and if Zollinger can make that pass, Salazar is going to pick up big yardage, but he just leads him too far.
That's the same play they scored on earlier. And now it's 3rd down and 13. Look at this.
Boy, it's just barely out of reach. You're right, those corners are playing awfully soft.
And that was Caressa playing corner over on that side. He was looking like he might want the pick, but Salazar got a finger on it. Zollinger rolling. Now looking back the other way. Satuala's got blockers. Oh, and what a play by Mitten. Mitten looked like he had taken himself out of the play, but he comes back and recovers and holds that to just a 3-yard gain.
That's fantastic.
That's a great play.
He gets blocked and has to come around the blocker and then catches Satuala in the backfield still. Sends him to 4th down and 10.
Another line drive kicked away, and it's Taylor Root putting his shoulder down. On the 43-yard line is where the Mountain Crest offense will start.
Good field position with still 4:47 to go in the 2nd quarter. So Mountain Crest chance to get something going again and even things up.
Mountain Crest defensively looks like they've kind of figured Bountiful out a little bit. Offensively, they've moved the ball pretty well their last 3 possessions. Caressa, a lot of time. Now he gets to the edge. He's got a lot of room, and he's got blockers in front of him. Caressa still on his feet, spins out of a tackle.
Needs a block. Picked up 40 yards coming back across the field. Too bad it was 1.
32 yards for Caressa on the run. We saw him do this last week. The only difference is he scored a touchdown that time.
Boy, he just gets all the defenders going the opposite way, and he's so good at cutting back in the open field. Just ran out of blockers and enough silver hats were there to bring him down and keep him from picking up 6.
First down, Caressa finds a seam, and it bounces right off of Pickett's face mask. And you can see how he had his hands. No, was that Pickett? Is that 8 or 9?
I don't think that's Pickett.
Or is that Pututau?
No, it's not Pututau.
Eight's Pututau.
They have 2 8s. That's definitely not Pututau. I think that's Pickett. Yeah, that's Pickett.
Yeah, he let that one, it did. And then when he turns around, you can see it's a 9. He let that one get to his face mask. You saw how he had his arms to kind of basket, carry it in a little basket rather than catching it with his hands. Here comes the linebackers. Caressa lays it out there. Boy, they do not throw a flag on that one. Now we've got a late flag coming in, and let's see who calls it. All the officials on the near side around it didn't throw a flag. The official on the Bountiful sideline had all the Bountiful coaches in his ear, and then he threw a flag way late.
That's really not his call.
Well, it's not. That's not the call. It's an ineligible man downfield, which is his call.
That is his call. More penalties.
Yep.
I'll turn to Coach Gray in a hurry.
5 penalties on Mountain Crest, 2 for Bountiful. Mountain Crest had 1 called on him that was not accepted. 35 yards versus 15 yards for Bountiful. Mountain Crest has made mistakes, mental mistakes like that have cost them today. 4:07 to play in the first. Mountain Crest with a 2nd and 15. The pump fake. Caressa looking downfield and a lot of contact and no flags.
Wow.
A lot of contact down there.
Let's see if he gets his head turned back around, because usually that's the thing that keeps you from getting that flag.
He looked like he was looking at the ball.
That's pretty good defense.
3rd down and 15. Two men staying in to help protect. Caressa has a man wide open. It's Root, and it's knocked down at the last second by Salazar. That was a touchdown, and Salazar knocked it down.
Did Salazar get to that, or did it get all the way to Root?
No, I think Salazar knocked it down. Let's see. Oh, it didn't look like it ever got all the way to Root.
Oh, that's a great defensive play.
So 4th down.
It's a game of inches.
And 15. Mountain Crest always goes for it in these situations. Caressa unloads. Has a man. He's got the 1st down and more. Is that Pickett?
Yep.
Pickett 1st down inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. A pickup of 24 on 4th and 15.
Oh, that's a gutsy play. Pickett comes right across the middle of that defense, does a great job bringing that ball in, shakes off that last pass that went right to his face mask, and there's another flag.
You know, and that's a good point, Lee. He had that one coming in. Here's illegal participation. They have too many men on the field. They break the huddle with 12.
They must have. I was looking
at the replay. And Coach Woot is saying, what's going on? They've got 11 on the field now.
I didn't see anybody coming off. Of course, I wasn't really looking that way. I was looking at the replay of that great catch. Head official coming over to explain it to Mark Wooten right now.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody running off either. Mountain Crest is 17 of 30 as Caressa. 227 yards and a touchdown. Pickett 87 yards on 4 catches. Yeah, but that was a great point you made. You know, he had that one earlier that hit him in the face mask and kind of seemed like it might have stalled that drive, that drop. And he comes back and more than makes up for it with that. So 1st and goal from 13, and Mountain Crest shifts their formation. Caressa in some trouble, looking back across his body, touchdown Mountain Crest. Oh my goodness. That's Pickett. 100 yards receiving for Pickett in the 1st half.
Well, he's a big target for Mountain Crest, and Crest uses him a lot. You got to get that block. Eddie Hall misses that block. Crest has got a man in his face, but keeps it alive and finds Pickett in the middle of the end zone for 6.
Call's kick is good, and we're tied at 21 with 3:11 to play in the half.